competition. But speaking of which, our first players up first, there's going to be Gbitty versus Klown Xero. Now, I believe Klown Xero was actually in Brawlhalla and made top 8 in Brawlhalla.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was in the crowd while Dragon Ball Z was running on this stream. And I was just waiting for Mortal Kombat 11 to start. And I see Klown Xero actually on the Brawlhalla stream doing an amazing job, has great sportsmanship as well.
It's awesome.
It's really cool to see. I love when NRS players just kind of like move themselves out of the like MK or Injustice, depending on what era it is, and just exploring the different games that they've just gotten better and better at.
Me too. I love to see NRS players all across the board. I mean, I know I'm used to seeing people like Aztec taking top 8s in MK11 and then taking a top 8 in Tekken in the same exact tournament. And I'm excited to see both these players play. Haven't had the pleasure of seeing either of them play yet. But I'm wondering how that Brawlhalla tech can help them out in MK11.
It's crazy because there's such different games. Like you just mentioned perfectly, a 3D game like Tekken versus a 2D game like Mortal Kombat. And then, of course, you have a platform fighter like Brawlhalla. And then now you have this 2D game. But definitely going to be exciting to see what these players play. We've seen a couple of characters, especially if you were tuning in from the pool before these matches. We had a variety of characters. We had like RoboCop, we had Rambo, we had Frost. Like, it's so incredible to see that after year 4-ish, I believe, and apologies because I'm terrible at math, it is crazy how there's just so much variety in the meta, despite the meta being your typical still top 5 of Joker, Jackie, Liu Kang, Garrus, and really solidifying that you just gotta play your character and really be confident in your game plan.
Yeah, I feel like we've really even just seen a change in the meta too, a shift. Like a lot of people weren't using Fujin like that necessarily at the start, and now we've seen so many people adapt and see what Fujin can do. And I just love, as older a game gets, we see this in other games like UMVC3, like Killer Instinct. People are finding new tech, new things every single day. Like, the game is always changing, which is just what makes fighting games beautiful, in my opinion.
100%. And we already see... Oh, and look, it actually, I believe Klown Xero actually has the Brawlhalla share already.
Oh, yes, he's repping.
That's so cool.
All right, is this a button check?
Yep, it seems that it is a button check. Of course, you got to make sure you check those buttons. How many times have you gotten messed up by button checks?
So many times.
So many times.
So many times. I'll be like, that's not my block button. I'm not blocking. Oh, oops. All right, but it's good that they're checking it out. I'm okay, so... I'm a little biased. I'm really hoping that one of these players is playing Scorpion. Love watching Scorpion play.
I saw your mask earlier.
I do have the Scorpion mask.
The Jade player in me does not like you.
Oh no, not a Jade player.
However, I shall forgive you as we go into commentary together.
I appreciate that. I have gotten the pass a couple of times from certain people I've commentated with. They're like, I know you main Scorpion, but it's okay because you're Scorpion, you're not going crazy.
Absolutely. And it might seem that we might have Baraka against this matchup. What are your thoughts between the Scorpion versus Baraka matchup?
The Scorpion versus Baraka matchup I actually think is 5-5. I think that the things that Baraka really struggles with are going to be zoning, any type of zoning. Oh, and we are seeing a Scorpion pick. But with Scorpion, I mean, his only zoning option really is the spear. Back to cancel, if he's running Hellport cancel, is going to be a really good check for Baraka. However, Baraka's forward 4-4 will get the KB off of that. So it's really back and forth. If Baraka's good at enforcing those plus frames, it's really hard for Scorpion to get out of that corner. But like always, he has a teleport. He can kind of just leave when he wants to.
Now, this has been something that's been happening quite often throughout this broadcast of Mortal Kombat 11. It's the fact that many of these players are picking day one variations.
Yes.
We're not seeing a lot of customs. And if you're going to take a look now, Scorpion actually is on the Reborn, Gbitty, and then Klown Xero is actually on Bone Picker Baraka.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're just running Season 1, ready to start. There's the forward 4 KB to start off there. 4 bone picker Baraka for Klown Xero. Forward 3-4, doesn't spend the KB, and gets the jump in as well. Escape failed on that throw, and it's already loaded round 1, which is huge.
Yeah, that is super huge for Scorpion. Again, he wants to get you scared at trying to tech those throws, but what a spear as well. Has those extended strings and goes for the grab. Gorgeous. That was such a strong match there from Gbitty.
Yeah, that was a great whiff punish with the back 1-4 there, and Gbitty really had control the entire time. This is going to be a KB. Oh, he chooses not to spend it, but puts Baraka back in the middle of the screen.
Oh, what a short hop to anti-air. I don't think I've ever seen that option before, but we do have that overhead, some significant hit advantage to be able to really create that condition. And there we go, gets the grab.
Yeah, still is not spending that KB, probably wanting to use it either as a win condition or save it for round 3 most times. But using this 1-1-2 hard knockdown, sweep 3-4. Look at this pressure into the brutality. Oh my goodness. The pressure from Gbitty that entire match was insane. He was really just controlling how fast of a pace that was.
Scorpion is, I feel, one of those characters, especially if you're very brand new to these type of games, that just overwhelms you. It's insane how that character can really make you second guess yourself. And of course, there's strategies to it, like flawless blocking, like trying to slow the Scorpion down. But with Baraka, it's a little bit hard to do, especially when you're so limited. You have a lot of startup on your moves to begin with.
Yeah. Baraka's really probably going to be looking to enforce his plus frames on his forward, like 1-2-2, etc., because that's going to be the best way to get around Scorpion's games. But he's got to stop these jump-ins as well and start anti-airing if he wants to be able to stop Scorpion from doing anything he wants.
Yeah, it does not seem to end in a hit confirm, and there we go, actually able to punish the teleport. Klown Xero really trying to make sure that Gbitty feels the power, but gets sweep 3 times.
3 times into the back 3.
That was diabolical.
That was just mean. Oh no. 3 sweeps. You won't do it again. Overhead. All right, the 2-1-2 there, just the 2-1 connecting. Good anti-air into the blocks. Not getting that OS on the spear though, on the jump 3. I think he might be going for it. Sweeps again, sweeps again. Back 3 if it's working. Why? Stop it.
I don't think I've ever seen a Scorpion actually try to go for sweep to condition and get the overhead. Usually they just throw out the overhead, but Klown Xero, unfortunately, not going to get that fatal blow hit to start up some pressure. And here we go. We have, this actually happened the first match before. It is a best of 5, my players.
It's a best of 5, yeah, first to 3.
Yes.
Oh, they're leaving. They thought it was a first to 1?
First to 2.
First to 2?
Yeah.
My bad. Oh, yeah, I guess some games definitely do play that, and I guess if you're hopping between games too, maybe Brawlhalla is first to 2, etc.
Very much so because of the platform fighter feel, but I know there's been always discussion about like what makes sense for the game. Realistically, Mortal Kombat 11, even though it has significantly slowed down compared to year 1, and now of course to year 4, it is still a pretty fast-paced game if you look at how much damage depending on the character. Obviously, if you're looking at, like, for example, Frost and RoboCop, that's a little bit of a slower game. But if you're looking at, like, Scorpion that can dish out a lot of damage, or even Baraka, those matches can go by super quick.
Yeah, for sure. As long as they can cash out, like especially Spawn goes quickly. Oh, we also have a possible character switch to Jackie Briggs, and I have had many discussions with Jackie players about this matchup. Scorpion and Jackie are trying to do the same thing. They're both trying to strike throw. They're trying to condition the strike throw, and Jackie just does it a little bit better with her auto shimmies, etc. So I'm really excited to see the adaptation that's made in this next match.
This is a second-gen Jackie, meaning that this is her variation too.
Okay.
She actually has the armor breaker move in this variation.
Okay, okay.
Which is so rare.
Yeah. All right, good tech there. Getting the goop on as well. Gonna get that dot damage over time.
Okay. Already getting it there. There goes the forward 4. Not gonna get the dash punch. Tries to go for a grease kick in neutral.
Yeah. Just checking here with the back 3. Conditioning again with that sweep into the back 3 and getting the 2-1-2 confirmed.
Yeah, that teleport has been the bane of Klown Zero's existence. Unfortunately, it was too much plus on hit advantage to go for the grab here, but Gbitty able to close out the round.
Yeah, Gbitty here sitting on set point as long as he can close out the second round here. Klown Zero looking to make this comeback. 2-1-2, it's very plus, sending Jackie flying across the screen.
Yeah, it does seem that Klown Zero is having a little bit of trouble trying to hit confirm into that dash punch. That's so crucial, especially if you get those hit confirms. But there goes Gbitty already putting Klown Zero in that fatal blow territory. That's 950 health, Girl Club.
Yeah, oh, and wakes up Fatal right in his face. This obviously is not going to be enough to kill, but it's definitely give Klown Zero his Hail Mary last chance. See if he can come in with a robbery here.
And there goes the teleport. Did not have the meter.
And the trade. All right, Gbitty taking it 3-0 over Klown Zero.